Okay, my fans, ma teach you the important things we supposed to know under AP and GP. Maybe just the formulas. Then I will come dey show you videos. Videos dey wey I don do under AP and GP. Now you never see them, but I will begin to show you small, small. Now, firstly, wetin be AP? AP represent what they call arithmetic progression. I never see, for example, they say may you define AP and may you define GP. But the interesting thing is that they will give you a question under AP or na the one on GP too. Whether na the one will lead you to you can't use simultaneous equation format carry solve. You go interpret them kind of word problem you can't interpret, or they will just give you some series or progression like that. Then you can check to find the sum of term or the number of term or just like that. You understand? So now the formula for AP, now I will tell you. When I finish, I will enter the formulas for GP. And what be GP? We may just first tell ourselves what AP and GP. This one are geometric. Write them down now. Write them down. Progression. Make you not just know only AP and GP. No, know the full meaning. So now, what be the formulas? Now just put formulas. Now write this thing the way you go be easier for some formulas for AP or use in AP. Any I want to talk the English pass. Do one. Interesting thing now to make sure say you understand this to make you know the get issue with them again. So now to calculate for the nth term of an AP, the number of terms. So I'm gonna put it like this. For number of terms in AP are specifically they tell you which one are they talk about in AP because we get this number of terms too for GP. So you go see something like this, T subscript n for some book equal to A plus n minus 1 then D. On some textbook, you no go like use them like this. They will say now U subscript n equal to A plus n minus 1. It is say the same as same thing. Some go say, okay, maybe then start from A plus n minus 1 D equal to L. Now the question, give me the same thing? Yes, the same thing. When they give you last term, of now define the parameter where L is the last term. So sometimes if they give you series like this, 2, 4, 6, 8, 50. You see this thing? It tells you say after 8 now waiting. 10, 12, 14. So before you go and spend that time, say maybe you count until you reach 50. Those not waiting with the number of terms before you go reach 50. We need to find them. But now 50 now, don't tell you say at the last point with that one, no. So that means L, number of terms are 50. But you don't know N, the number of terms, because they do 2, 4, 6, 8. Can't do this ellipses like this, like they say numbers, then they there till you go reach 50. Wait with those the number of terms. They can't carve formula to quick find out without you can't begin to use a hand. 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. You go weak. Go like for you. Maybe like this one now 500. So you can't count the how many number where you go reach. You know go like do one now. She enter now. So now, what of if you know L to be the last term? What of A? A now the number of terms. Now the first term. What are they even talk for math? First term. Then N, I don't tell you say N are the number of terms. So sometimes if you use this one, number of terms, you understand. So yeah, if you treat as last term, maybe last term give you. Now make I like use this one whenever last term give me. If this way you find the number of term, you can finally get maybe or the number of term they don't give you say now the fifth term. See T subscript 5. Or yeah, subscript 5. You subscript 5, fifth term. And they don't give you for the particular sub, but they don't give you the last term. You place the last term for them like yeah, 50. Number of term, you know go fit know now for this kind of thing. So you go find this guy. A, they will give you the first term will be A. 2. See the first term and the first number where they see. Then if you get D, I never tell you D now for common difference is a common difference. How they get the CE. How did they get the common difference? If they subtract this one like 4 minus 2, the first term from the second term. So you will put on like this. If you just put on for bracket like D2 minus D1. If it will be only 4 minus, if it be 6 minus 4, If you do 6 minus 4, it will give you 2. 4 minus 2, it will give you 2. 8 minus 6, it will still give you 2. So you can understand that the common difference with that. Common difference. Common difference. When you subtract the second term from the first term, third term from the second term, and that's why they get the common difference for AP. I hope those ones enter. So I don't define all the parameter and the first formula. You never finish it. That one are the formulas, formula to calculate for the number of terms for AP. What if they say we find the sum of terms in AP? In an AP, we see they talk about AP. Make we clean this thing. Maybe we get space carried on. That one now, the formula now will be like this. I will give you two conditions, sum of terms in an AP. The first formula we'll give you now, S subscript n, sum of terms, is equal to n over 2 into 2a plus n minus 1d, like this. Some textbook will put this particular place as subscript S subscript n equal to 1 over 2, then multiply by n, like this, which is the same thing as this one, into 2a plus n minus 1, then d. You know all the parameters I don't tell you before. N number of terms, A for first term, D for common difference. You don't finish, sum of term. So they will come give you number of terms. If number of terms, or if they don't give you number of terms, you will use this formula, find the number of terms. If you can't get them as 30, S subscript, sum of the 30th term, then substitute 30 for anywhere you see n, solve them. But if the question come in a way where we say they don't give you first term for that particular question, they can still give you last term. Constantly find the sum of term. Don't worry yourself. Just use this formula. S subscript n equal to A, n subscript n equal to n over 2 into A plus L. And the formula like this. Some textbook will still put them as, instead of using n over 2, say S subscript n equal to 1 over 2 n into A plus L. Remember, this one, they very useful when the first term they give you and the last term they give you. Constantly make you find the sum of term. You're not going to need to bother this guy. Sure, you understand? Because this time now, yeah, it is very straightforward. Number of term, everything just the your caram, pour them inside, get them. Because this particular case now, common difference no go follow. This is a D no follow for this one. You enter B. Now the things we need to understand for AP to carry solve question for AP. If you get any other one no put there, it means say that one they need to bring them. They need if you use them. You understand? So now I cannot go bother myself. So I'm not clean this one, make it enter GP. Make enter GP ASAP. I hope you don't like the video now. If you don't enjoy them, like the video. Try share them to students where they suffer for this thing too, so that they don't go get issue again for them. Beg. So GP, formula for GP. GP now we don't talk about geometric progression. Now, the first formula we want to talk about, now when you talk about number of terms, to find number of terms for GP, the first formula I want to introduce, now U subscript n equal to A r raised to the power of n minus 1. In case last time they give you A r raised to the power of n minus 1 equal to L. All the parameters are the same thing, except arrow. Arrow now common ratio. Arrow now no be common difference, so now common ratio. This time, common ratio for GP, they different from common difference for AP. Remember that one a common difference, this one a common ratio. To get this common ratio, you always divide the second term by the first term, or if it be the third term by the second term. So for something where I give you, I get something like 2, 4, 8, just like that, 16, as the case may be. You know, say normally your A now 2 first term. Arrow, to get arrow now, say 4 second term divided by, now the second term divided by the first term. 4 divided by 2 will give you 2. Or if you don't want to use 4, if you use 8 divided by 4, it will still give you 2. Now this one, if you use the fourth term divided by the third term, 16 divided by 8, it will give you 2. You enter. I say okay, get number of terms. Sorry, common ratio. N number of terms, L now for last term. Yeah, last term no deal. In case they give you last term, now you can use this formula. Or else, now this one we use calculate for the number of terms for this kind of question. You enter. Okay. Remember, say I get plenty questions. as the video dey end, you go see plenty question wey I don solve wey I apply this particular formula. Just dey enjoy yourself dey go. So now, wetin again I wan give you? Sum of terms in a GP. For sum of terms now, we'll give you 3 formulas. And these 3 formulas, all of them get condition. The first one, they very, very convenient when arrow, maybe the common ratio, they greater than 1, or when arrow they less than 1, or sum to infinity. Like I run them here. When you get s subscript n equal to a into arrow raised to the power of n minus 1 over arrow minus 1. This particular formula they convenient when arrow they greater than 1. What do I mean? If you divide arrow 2 minus arrow 1, maybe 4 divided by 2, and the answer give you 2. That 2, is it greater than 1? If 2 is greater than 1, this is the formula. Now you go use, carry find the sum of them. You understand? Anytime when the value of arrow where you get, it they bigger than 1. But what if it did less than 1? If it did less than 1, see the formula we use. S subscript n equal to a into 1 minus arrow raised to the power of n over 1 minus arrow. This is convenient when arrow they less than 1. Maybe if the value of arrow now minus 5, now minus 2, now 1, or so. At that time we won't use this kind of formula. Then the last one, sum to infinity. Sum to infinity. Sum to infinity. That one we use this formula. S subscript n equal to a into 1 minus arrow. Sum to infinity. We use this particular formula. It's as simple as that. I'm going to drop example. We will tackle all the formula we don't use. So if you feel sabi all this formula I don't quote for your head, you go use and solve problems. But no say equation they different. Why you need to follow my page. If you never subscribe. Turn on the bell icon so when I upload the video, you will see them. But as this video they end like this now, you will see videos they pop up on this particular stuff. Make sure say you go watch them and they grow small. Write everything down. Share this video, make other of your friends. If you never like them because I don't try for you now. If you get anything you want to tell me, put them for comment section. The topic we want to do, me I don't come out to go find another thing I want to do for you. Peace and love.